And I'm off. I'm super pumped about this trip. We're headed to Gatineau Park to do a little camping in the SUV. Not my normal thing, but I did it last year for one trip and it was a lot of fun. I got the pickle on board, I got all my gear packed up in the car, and we're ready to go. The fall is my absolute favorite time to go camping. The bugs are gone, the leaves are changing, they're beautiful. If I could make love to just one season, it would be autumn. But that would be weird, and it wouldn't be fair to the other seasons. Sorry, I'm such a loser. Okay, so I started the fire first, put the canoe down, it's all ready to go. I'm starving though, and I'm losing light. So my goal this year was always to try to cook in some kind of daylight if possible. That's not always possible. So we have that going. Fire is working real well. You have to get firewood here. It's part of the rules. There's no cutting down firewood, no problem. So I have some nice firewood going. Gonna let that die down a bit, put my grill on there, and we're doing hamburgers tonight. Hopefully we'll start off with some bacon and then switch over, put the hamburgers on, and then some bacon cheeseburgers. So pretty excited about that. So let's get going. Have the fire die down just a little bit so I can get some coals going, but yeah, we're getting close. Burgers are pretty good. I'm always honest on this channel. I'm ashamed of this, but I burnt the bacon. It was just too bad. The pan was too hot. I left it on too long, and then I burnt the bacon. I really apologize. As a Canadian, it really pains me to be able to throw away that bacon. I mean, I put it back in the fire because it was pretty burnt, but anyways, the good thing about these burgers is that the burgers themselves have bacon and cheese in the burger, so I guess I'm still getting the bacon, but that was a little disappointing. I expect better for myself, and I expect better for you, the viewers, and I apologize for that. Anyways, gonna enjoy these burgers. Sun is down. I think we're still gonna try to get out in the water. So I was able to get on the water. It took me a lot longer to get going. Got the fire going, had some dinner. I still haven't set up the SUV for camping, but that shouldn't be hard. I should be able to do that in no time. Really wanted to take a chance to get out here on the water while I had some sunlight. Done a little bit of fishing. I'm not gonna lie, haven't been successful yet. That's okay. It's beautiful out here. It's getting cold. But I have everything I need. I have a warm sleeping bag, I have warm clothes, and you know what? The leaves around here are so awesome that it's worth the cold. You need the cold weather to get the leaves, so we deal with the cold so we can have the beautiful leaves. It's really, really nice out here. This spot is busy, which is kind of funny because it's pretty much well, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, which is a little bit different than American Thanksgiving, but we have it in October. Anyways, it's not a shock that it's busy because people want to get up here while the weather is still warm enough that you can enjoy it and it's not snowing, because the snow is coming for sure. Winter is coming, but for now it's beautiful. Gonna do a little bit more fishing, then I'm gonna head back, get the fire going, set up my SUV, and enjoy the night. Okay, again, I'm really off to a late start. The sun is really going down. Had a good time out on the water. Didn't catch it in, that's fine. Got the fire going. Now I'm going to set up the SUV. So last year I essentially just put a mattress in there, air mattress, and I was good to go. Today I built something because I kept sliding down on the back. Like I kept sliding down towards the back of the car for some reason. This car here doesn't make completely flat the back, so it's a little bit raised. So I created something here with the 2x4s and a piece of wood, and it's just going to go back there, and I'm hoping that it's going to even out. I'm going to get a moving blanket to go on top of this because I'm kind of afraid that the rough surface might pop my air mattress. But other than that, I'm going to get it all ready. So let's get on to that, and then gotta get changed and warm up by that campfire. Man, where'd the time go? Okay, so I got the air mattress blown up. I didn't show that on video because who needs to hear the sound of an air mattress blowing up with a battery operated pump? Nobody needs to hear that. Anyways, gonna get the sleeping bag nice and fluffed up. I got my pillows in there already. I borrowed my son's Paw Patrol pillow. Don't tell him, by the way, he might be a little upset. It's our little secret. Okay, so we got the fire going. The car's ready, SUV's ready. I have all my stuff that I need in there. It's been a rougher day than I thought. This was supposed to be the nice and easy last trip of the season, kind of the last trip of the fall, and it turned out to be a bit of a pain in the butt. It was hard getting here. It was hard losing some time, and everything was going on. I had some camera gear issues. You know what? Forgetting about all that right now. Had the fire, had a good meal. Gonna enjoy this fire. It's supposed to be a beautiful night. Maybe I'll do some astrophotography. I'm gonna just really chill out here. It's finally good to have, I gotta go get changed, although right now my legs are burning because of the fire. But it's funny to have a fire now that you need for warmth, because all summer I just love having a fire, but you actually stay a little bit away from it because you're too cold. But now I'm doing the opposite. I want to get nice and close to the fire. Go figure. Okay, I'm all set in the SUV. It's pretty comfortable, pretty cozy. A couple things I did was made sure I changed my clothes, so I'm wearing fresh clothes, so there's no moisture or anything like that on my other clothes. I find that's a big time difference maker, especially if it's really cold or if you're winter camping. Yeah, you got to change your clothes right beforehand. The other thing I did, because I'm camping in the SUV, I started the car, and first of all, I wanted to make sure the car started, and then so I don't have a problem in the morning. But then I also turned the heat on a bit, so got it nice and warm while I got changed. I got into the this sleeping bag, so everything is pretty good. Everything's pretty cozy in here. Got everything put away. I have a book to read on the tablet, and I also have a couple movies I can watch. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little embarrassed. It's a little bit early. It's like 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Anyways, see ya in the morning. Good morning. I slept pretty well last night, considering it got pretty cold. It got colder than it was supposed to. Isn't that always the way? It ended up being +1. So I think we had a little bit of frost. There actually was a frost advisory for this area. But I was pretty cozy in this sleeping bag. The setup was pretty decent. I'm always surprised how comfortable it can be sleeping in the SUV. I still prefer tents and hammocks, but for a one-off like this, it was pretty decent. My head was a little chilly. My ears, my hands were out of the sleeping bag. They got a little chilly, but for the most part, I think it was pretty decent, and it was a good experience. There was frost on the windows when I got up this morning, which is kind of funny, but oh well. So I got the fire started. Gonna get out on the water. One problem I have is I was gonna do bacon and eggs, and actually an omelet and eggs, but I just checked out the eggs, and actually some of the eggs are broken. I have one of those plastic containers, which is supposed to keep them. Some of the eggs are broken, and the other ones don't seem very chilled or very cool. And the bacon, I'm not sure. I think I need to get a new cooler. My cooler pack isn't cutting it, I guess. But luckily, I planned for this, because I always bring oatmeal just in case. So we'll do oatmeal and coffee this morning. That should be pretty decent. The fire's roaring. I had to clean up the car a bit, and I'm hoping to get back out on the water because it's supposed to be a beautiful day, and I want to take advantage of it. So let's get going. Beautiful out here on the lake. Trying to keep it down because there's other people on the lake and being considerate for them. But it's been it was good to get out here early on the lake. It's around I don't know, 7:30 right now, so it's not too bad. There's a lot of mist on the lake. I thought there'd be more because it was so cold last night, but that's okay. The sun's starting to come up and the color of the leaves are really starting to pop, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, I think we're going to do a little bit more paddling, check out the rest of the lake. It's so nice here. I want to make sure I take full advantage of it, you know.